Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for watching my Blu-ray collection videos, and now it is time for me to do the DVDs. These are not all of them. There we go, and there's some over there. I think I have just as many DVDs as I do Blu-rays. I can't be too confident when I say that, but I do want to show them off as well. This will be the first part of the DVDs. I think I'll just go through the top two shelves, and then I'll end the first part there. Once again, these are all in very particular alphabetical order. So here we go. First off, we have a whole bunch of 4-film favorite sets. This is the Blade collection, coming with Blade, Blade 2, Blade Trinity, and Blade House of Chiton, I believe is how you pronounce it. I have not watched any of those yet. Then we have 4-film favorites Cop Comedy collection. This comes with Police Academy 5, Police Academy 6, Police Academy 7, and National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon 1. Police Academy 5 and 6 are okay. Mission to Moscow is pretty bad, and Loaded Weapon 1 is a lot of fun. I do own a lot more National Lampoon titles, but we'll get to them later. 4-film favorites Extreme Action. This comes with Eraser, The Last Boy Scout, Passenger 57, and Point of No Return. I do own Last Boy Scout on Blu-ray. As I said, it's one of my all-time favorites. Eraser is really good. I liked that one a lot. Passenger 57 is a lot of fun. I also liked that one. I've not watched Point of No Return yet. 4-film favorites, family comedies. This comes with The Adventures of Pinocchio, The Little Vampire, Son of the Mask, and Monkey Trouble. The only one of these I've seen is The Adventures of Pinocchio, and that was pretty good. 4-film favorites, Lethal Weapon, just comes with Lethal Weapon 1, 2, 3, and 4, all 4 classics. Then there's the Police Academy 1 through 4 collection, just coming with Police Academy 1, 2, 3, and 4. Those are pretty fun as well. 4-film favorites, Raw Feed Horror collection. This coming with Rest Stop, Dead Ahead, Rest Stop, Don't Look Back, Sublime, and Believers. Those are 4 movies that I have not watched yet. There we go. This is the Steven Seagal collection. They did 2 of these, but the other set I had everything that I wanted already. This coming with Hard to Kill, Exit Wounds, On Deadly Ground, and Out for Justice. All 4 of those are classic Steven Seagal. And then we have Thriller. This coming with Copycat, Diabolique, The Crush, and Pacific Heights. 4 movies I have not watched yet. Then Universal kind of has the same thing going on. We have 4-movie marathon, this being the Comedy Favorites collection, coming with Cross My Heart, Fierce Creatures, Opportunity Knocks, and Splitting Heirs. 4 movies I have not watched yet. And then this being Dark Comedy collection, this coming with Serial Mom, Nurse Betty, Very Bad Things, and Your Friends and Neighbors. The only one of those I've seen is Serial Mom, and I didn't really like that one. 8 Heads in a Duffel Bag. It's goofy, but it's fun. 8mm, very disturbing, twisted movie, but it is one of my all-time favorites. I absolutely love that movie. And then 8mm 2, the direct-to-video sequel. This is garbage. I do not recommend this at all. It has nothing to do with 8mm. 10 Items or Less, the complete series. I have not watched that yet. Triple feature of 12 Monkeys, Mercury Rising, and The Jackal. 3 really solid Bruce Willis movies. 15 Minutes. This one was actually pretty good. 21. I have not watched that yet. 50 First Dates. That's a decent little movie. 300. I have not watched that one yet either. 2001 Maniacs. That was decent. I know there is a sequel to that, but I don't own it yet. 3,000 Miles to Graceland. This is a really underrated movie. I highly recommend that one. There's a 4-movie set that comes with Absolute Beginners, Without You I'm Nothing, The Phantom of the Opera, and The Saddest Music in the World. These do say that they are musicals. However, the version of The Phantom of the Opera that's in there is the Robert Englund version, which is the whole reason I picked this up. I did watch that one. It was okay. I haven't seen any of the other ones in there yet. We have Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, the animated series, and Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls. I do obviously need the first one as I am missing it. I lost it a long time ago, but Ace Ventura is great. Action 4-pack Volume 1. This comes with JCVD, Raw Deal, Among Dead Men, and Lords of the Street. The only one of these I've seen is JCVD, and that was pretty great. Then we have an 8-action pack, this coming with The Yards, Ordinary Decent Criminal, My Name is Modesty, Best of the Best 4, Without Warning, The Big Man, Crossing the Line, Bravo 20, The King of Irontown, and Deception. I've seen Ordinary Decent Criminal because I have it on Blu-ray. It's bad. I don't like it. Adam Sandler's 8 Crazy Nights, that was pretty good. Adaptation, that was really good. Against the Dark, just more Steven Seagal, but it's pretty weird. Agent Cody Banks and Agent Cody Banks 2, Destination London, 2 all-right movies. A Guy Thing, that was pretty good. Aladdin, classic, absolutely love that one. I did recently just see the new version, and that new version is so great. I love that one a lot. Alexander, the director's cut, and Alexander Revisited, the final cut. I have not watched Alexander yet. Then we got if I can get it out, the Alfred Hitchcock A Legacy of Suspense set. This just comes with 20 of his movies. Well, actually, no, it doesn't. It comes with 18 of his movies and 2 episodes of Alfred Hitchcock Presents. I haven't seen any of those, by the way. Ali G Into House, the movie, that's pretty good. All About Steve, that's not very good. Along Came a Spider, the sequel to Kiss the Girls, I haven't watched that one yet. Alvin and the Chipmunks, and then over here, because of the way the shelf parts, that's why it's briefly out of alphabetical order, Alvin and the Chipmunks, the squeakquel, they are what they are. And now for the American collection, but this time on DVD. We have American Dreams, which I have not yet watched. American Gangster, which I also have not watched. American History X, which is disturbing but brilliant. American Horror Stories is a 12-movie set by Mill Creek, which comes with a lot of cool, cheesy horror movies. American Pie Presents, this comes with, what is this? Oh, Bandcamp, Naked Mile, and Beta House. And then American Pie Presents The Book of Love. These are the 4 direct-to-video movies they did. For whatever reason, Book of Love was the only one they put on Blu-ray, so I just went and got them on DVD instead. I do have the 4 original movies, but they're over there on Blu-ray. Then we have American Psycho. I know it's a classic, but I have not watched that one yet. And American Samurai, another one I have not yet watched. Anatomy, I have not watched that one yet either. And Analyze This, I also have not watched that one yet. Anger Management, that's a decent little comedy. Anna, I have not watched that one yet. And Antidote, I also have not watched that one yet. Aqua Teen Hunger Force: movie film for theaters. Really bizarre, but really good. Are We Done Yet? And Are We There Yet? Again, 2 okay movies. Arlington Road, this movie's brilliant. Highly recommend it. Double feature of Armed and Dangerous and Cops and Robertsons. I've not watched Armed and Dangerous yet, but Cops and Robertsons is okay. Armageddon, the weird Criterion Collection release. I watched that for the first time recently, and I didn't like it. I thought it was pretty stupid. Audition, I've heard great things, but I have not watched that one yet. And then we have Arrested Development Season 1, Season 2, and Season 3. I've heard great things, but I have not watched that show yet. And there is a Season 4 that I still have to get. Austin Powers and Goldmember. Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery. And Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me. Austin Powers is pretty fun for what it is. Where am I? I'm right here. Autofocus, I have not watched that one yet. Avril Lavigne, my favorite videos so far. This is just 5 videos from Let Go and Under My Skin. Avril Lavigne, My World, and Avril Lavigne, The Best Damn Tour live in Toronto. I'm a huge Avril Lavigne fan. I do have all of her albums. I don't particularly don't know why, but she is great. I do love her. Triple feature of Bachelor Party, Back to School, and Weekend at Bernie's. 3 movies I have not watched yet. Back at the Barnyard When No One's Looking, just some episodes from that. Back to the Future, the trilogy box set, without a doubt the greatest trilogy of all time. I love that series so much. Ballistic X vs. Sever, I've heard bad things, but I've not watched that one yet. Bang Bang You're Dead, I've also not watched that one yet. So many movies in my DVDs that I gotta get around to watching. Barbershop and Barbershop 2, Back in Business, both pretty decent. Barbed Wire, cheesy but fun. Barnyard the Movie, that was pretty good. Basic and Because of Winn-Dixie, both movies I have not watched yet. Be Cool, the sequel to Get Shorty, really good. Bedtime Stories, that was decent. And then we got Beef, Beef 2, Beef 3, and Beef 4. These are all documentaries about hip-hop and rap feuds. The first 3 are really, really good. I like those ones a lot, but the 4th one I have not watched yet, so plan on having a marathon with those soon. B-Movie, we all know about that one. You like jazz? Beer League, I haven't watched that one yet. Belly of the Beast, you know, just more Steven Seagal. This is one of his more entertaining direct-to-video movies. Best Laid Plans, I haven't watched that one yet. Beverly Hills Cop, the complete lineup. This just comes with all 3 of the movies. All 3 are fantastic. Beyond a Reasonable Doubt, I have not watched that one yet. Big Daddy, this will always be one of my all-time favorites. I love that one. Biggie and Tupac, it's an alright documentary. I mean, there's a lot of insinuations in that. Black Dawn, just more Steven Seagal. This is actually a sequel to The Foreigner, which I do have, but we'll get to later. It's decent. Black Eagle, I have not watched that yet. Blade Runner, fantastic movie. I do own Blade Runner 2049, but it's over in the Blu-rays. And we have an 8-movie horror pack here. This coming with Bloody Murder 2, Junior, Severed, Children of the Living Dead, Creepy Crawlers, Deadly Species, and Carnivore. 8 movies I have not yet watched. Blow, I have not watched this one yet, but I'm a huge Emma Roberts fan, so kind of got it just to see her in there. Blue Collar Comedy Tour, the movie, and Blue Collar Comedy Tour Rides Again. Both pretty decent. Yes, I do need the third one, excuse me, blanked there for a second. Blue Streak, that movie's a lot of fun. I highly recommend Blue Streak. Boat Trip, that was alright. Bob Saget, That Ain't Right, absolutely hilarious. Boiling Point, I have not watched that one yet. Bonnie and Clyde, I know it's a classic, but still have not watched that one yet. Book of Shadows, Blair Witch 2, the sequel to the Blair Witch Project. This movie is horrible. It is without a doubt one of the worst movies I've ever seen. As I drop it, it's just really, really awful, and I cannot stand it. Bowling for Columbine, that's a really good documentary. Breaking All the Rules, that's okay. Bridesmaids, I don't really like that movie. Bringing Down the House, that's a fun comedy. And we'll finish up part 1 here with Broken. I didn't realize that this is actually the rated version that they put in Walmart. I grabbed this just thinking it was the normal version, but it's not, so I still need the uncut version. So that was it for part 1. We got through all the numbers, all the A's, and most of the B's, so stay tuned for part 2, where we'll go through the next couple shelves. Thanks for watching.